Are you a man seeking a divorce and looking at protecting yourself while keeping the opposite party's best interest in mind? Divorce is a serious issue that affects many people around the world. In India, the divorce rate has risen sharply in recent years, making it an important topic to explore. Divorce is a personal issue with far-reaching implications for society. So understanding the rates of divorce in India can provide an insight into the state of family life and relationships in the country. Now, according to a TOI report, the statistics divorce rates in India have doubled in the last 2 decades, most of them happening in the urban areas. However, the divorce rate in India is still under 1.1% owing to society pressure, and arranged marriages usually involve families rather than individuals. Recent research have also suggested the main contributing factors to this rise are lack of communication between spouses, infidelity, financial instability, incompatibility as well. Unfortunately, depression can also be a major cause of divorce in India. Divorce is a challenging and emotionally draining experience for the spouses, even though their families as well. The tragic end of Atul Subhash, a 34-year-old Bengaluru-based techie, has captured widespread attention after he left behind a 24-page death note and a video giving extensive details of what he alleged was years of emotional distress and marital issues, multiple cases filed against him, and harassment allegedly by his wife, her family, and has also named a judge based in Uttar Pradesh. He stated, "I will be dead when you read this. A legal genocide of men is happening in India currently." Now, this paints a bleak picture of his mental state and perceived injustices that led to this extreme action. In India, women have historically and statistically been victims of financial dependency and various forms of abuse in divorce cases. The latest National Crime Records Bureau, or the NCRB, annual report has revealed a distressing surge of 4% crimes against women in India throughout 2022. Notably, the country registered over 13,000 cases under the Dowry Prohibition Act, with over 140,000 cases categorized under cruelty by husband or his relatives, previously under Section 498A of the IPC. Unfortunately, in the efforts to crop atrocities against women, the rights of men during divorce often go unnoticed. In a divorce, men must understand the grounds for divorce as far as being a husband, as far as when it comes to the details of the case entails. Sometimes women may use strategies like falsely accusing their husbands of abuse, such as invoking Section 498A of the IPC, which is now Section 85 of the BNS, to exert pressure. It is imperative to address and not condone such acts, but the provision only focuses on the violence and not on the misuse of it. One of the most significant challenges faced by men in Indian divorces is the gender bias inherent in the legal system. In most cases, the law favors women, especially when it comes to issues like alimony and child custody. Now, according to the Indian law, a woman is entitled to receive maintenance from a husband during and after the divorce proceedings. In India, divorce cases typically wait 1.5 to 2 years before starting, and judges take around 5 more years for a thorough review. The court prefers the couples to agree on divorce, which is mutual consent, but when it comes to contested cases that can drag up to 7 or 10 years, unfortunately, this extended time frame is more common than rare within the system. Now, in July 2024, the Supreme Court granted divorce to a couple who barely lived together for 43 days, but went through a 22-year-long separation. Article 142, invoked by the Supreme Court for granting divorce, allows the top court to pass an order that it considers necessary to ensure complete justice in cases or matter pending before it. The top court observed that the parties have fought multiple legal battles against each other since 2002 itself, with 6 cases filed against each other, including criminal cases. And in the present case, the court was convinced that the marriage has failed and there is no possibility of the parties living together. In another significant ruling, the Supreme Court of India has laid down detailed guidelines for determining permanent alimony, emphasizing fairness and financial transparency while balancing the needs of a dependent spouse and the obligation of the earning partner. The case revolved around maintenance claims, that allegations of financial non-disclosure, and the jurisdiction of the courts to adjudicate interim relief after matrimonial proceedings were withdrawn. Divorces can be complex and emotionally draining experiences. However, being well informed and seeking legal guidance can help ensure that your rights are protected throughout the process.